I had nobody again to talk to, but the times now were even deeper than they ever were in my life. I couldn't call my mom, my dad, my sister. They would have just said, just leave, just leave.
Many of us have been eagerly anticipating an update on Wendy Williams, particularly after the recent release of the trailer for her documentary roughly 2 weeks ago. From what we've glimpsed in the documentary, there doesn't seem to have been much improvement in her life over the past 3 years. Despite this, Wendy remains deeply attached to her ex-husband Kevin, even entertaining thoughts of reconciliation. However, her son Kevin Hunter Jr. strongly opposes this idea, attributing Wendy's decisions to her struggle with dementia. It's a heartbreaking situation, raising concerns that Kevin Hunter might take advantage of Wendy's vulnerability for financial gain. Wendy has been on a downward trajectory for some time now, with challenges surfacing as early as 2019 when she learned about her husband's affair that led to his long-term girlfriend, Sharina Hudson, becoming pregnant. Though Wendy had been aware of the affair, the reality of a child on the way shattered any remaining illusions, leaving her utterly devastated.
I had nobody again to talk to, but the times now were even deeper than they ever were in my life. I couldn't call my mom, my dad, my sister. They would have just said, just leave, just leave. And I'm like, but I'm still in love. I don't know what to do. Like, are you serious with this? This is really going down. This is going down.
After much deliberation, Wendy ultimately decided to initiate divorce proceedings and end her marriage with Kevin. She refused to accept a role as a stepmother within her own marriage, determined not to remain in a situation that compromised her values. Taking decisive action, she simultaneously terminated Kevin's employment on The Wendy Williams Show on the very day she served him with divorce papers.
You know, I don't recommend that you work with your husband because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. In other words, I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day.
However, even with these measures, Wendy continued to grapple with intense emotional pain. She spiraled into a drinking binge, exacerbating her existing alcohol dependency and triggering a cascade of troubles. Her health deteriorated, forcing her to miss an entire season of her show and ultimately leading to its cancellation. Over the course of 3 years, she found herself in and out of wellness facilities, struggling to regain stability. When her team announced her involvement in a Lifetime documentary, many hoped it signaled a turn for the better. Yet, upon the release of the trailer, it became apparent that Wendy's situation was far from improved. In fact, she seemed to be in an even worse state than previously assumed. Her admission of financial struggles and ongoing battles with alcohol hinted at a continued struggle with personal demons.
Put in front of a judge and given a guardian, that was when they took her away from us.
I have no money, and I'm gonna tell you something. If it happens to me, it could happen to you.
As her family, we were all sitting on the sidelines watching, and she was crying out for help.
Did you drink this whole thing today?
Keep it there.
Okay.
Keep it there.
In the trailer, Wendy's son Kevin Jr. made an appearance and suggested that her court-appointed guardian was failing in their duties, leaving Wendy exposed to potential exploitation by the opportunistic individuals in her circle. I feel like the guardian has not done a good job of protecting my mom, my life right now, she's weak and vulnerable. And she needs to be around people who aren't going to take advantage of that now.
I feel like the guardian has not done a good job of protecting my mom.
My life. My life.
Right now, she's weak and vulnerable, and she needs to be around people who aren't going to take advantage of that.
The documentary, filmed in 2022, led fans to hope for Wendy's improvement since then. However, recent reports from her medical team paint a different picture. Her doctor disclosed that Wendy received a diagnosis of dementia in 2023 after undergoing extensive medical examinations. Specifically, she was diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, conditions that severely affect her language, communication, behavior, and cognitive abilities. Interestingly, Tasha K had previously mentioned this in 2021, but her claims were largely dismissed due to her reputation for sensationalizing news for attention.
I'm just gonna put it out here. Wendy done. Wendy is done. And she has early stages of dementia.
During that time, Wendy's brother Tommy refuted the claims, asserting that Wendy did not suffer from dementia. He stated, "We haven't received any notifications regarding that, and I haven't observed anything indicating such, nor have I had discussions with her that would lead me to believe so." He emphasized their regular visits to Wendy, indicating no worries about her mental state, focusing solely on her physical well-being. Technically, his statement aligned with Wendy's recent diagnosis. However, dementia isn't the sole troubling issue emerging. According to Wendy's sister and niece, her guardian has entirely severed her ties with the family, resulting in prolonged separation. Wanda Finney, Wendy's sister, stated that their last encounter with Wendy was in 2021, emphasizing the comprehensive support network involved in her care, including medical professionals and family members. Wanda expressed the family's primary concern for Wendy's health, independent of financial matters, simply longing for assurance of her sister's survival and well-being. Wendy's niece, Alex Finney, also highlighted the extreme measures implemented by Wendy's guardian. Alex asserted that Wendy's guardian mandates her to contact family members from a blocked phone number, making direct communication impossible. She candidly described the family's struggles through various life events such as birthdays, holidays, and illnesses, including a distressing period when their grandfather was hospitalized, with no means to inform Wendy about her 93-year-old father's condition. This situation is troubling on multiple levels and deeply saddening. Despite Wendy's challenging circumstances, she craves her family's presence. However, her guardian seems to have alternative intentions, though it remains unclear how this benefits Wendy. What's truly heartbreaking is that even after enduring Kevin Hunter's actions over time, Wendy remains deeply attached to him. In a documentary snippet, she engages in a conversation with Blac Chyna, but it's evident that Wendy struggles to follow along, insisting that her true name is Wendy Hunter.
Because even when I was going through my darkest times, like, you never used that against me. You know what I mean? And that's how you know that the love is, like, genuine, and it's always gonna be there, you know, and I'm always be here for you, like, straight up. You could call my phone whenever. I'm so serious. And I think I'm gonna be back and forth from New York, so I'm gonna be coming to see you more.
Well, my real name is Wendy Hunter.
Hunter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm divorced.
Yes.
He's got no money.
Yeah.
Adding to the complexity, Wendy's son, Kevin Hunter Jr., recently disclosed that Wendy has been expressing a desire to reconcile with Kevin due to her dementia-induced memory issues. She struggles to recollect the details of their past, believing she is still married to him. Her longing for her former partner deeply troubles Kevin Jr., who holds a strong protective instinct for his mother. He fears Kevin may exploit Wendy's vulnerability to re-enter her life, using her affection to his advantage. Fans empathized with Wendy's plight, acknowledging her past strength and enduring presence in the entertainment industry. Many attributed her current struggles to the fallout from Kevin's infidelity and the subsequent turmoil. Despite Wendy's cognitive decline, the pain of Kevin's betrayal lingers, contributing to her ongoing emotional distress. The situation evoked a wave of sympathy from viewers, prompting them to share their thoughts in the comments while anticipating the next video installment.